This one is going to be about trying to control our young lives a little bit better than we currently are. This video is very much a we kind of conversation because although I feel like I know enough about the topic to speak on it, I'm terrible when it comes to consistently looking after myself. But I know it's possible. Firstly, there's a quote from Amazing Spider-Man 2 that definitely is important for this type of conversation. I know we all think we're immortal, but what makes life valuable is that it doesn't last forever. What makes it precious is that it ends. Now, I get that this quote is from a movie, so it doesn't exactly equate to everyone's lives specifically. There is still something to take away from this. It's a cinematic masterpiece of a movie scene, as a contrasting speech plays in the background of Spider-Man stopping Rhino from stealing the Oscorp tech. But sorry, that's not important. The real thing to take away from this is that although we are young and our bodies may be more resilient than when we get older, it means all the more that we should be jumping on any experience possible to look after our young selves and prolong these years we have whilst we currently have them. The next point I would like to make is about excuses. It's always easy to find an excuse and give ourselves a reason to not do something we think we should. And unfortunately, the "I'm still young" excuse lasts a long time. You want to procrastinate something? Say, "I'm still young." Want to play the naive card even though you know you're better? Just say, "I'm still young." It's a really nasty habit to get into as it's a nightmare to break. It creates an imaginary world where we can use time as an excuse whilst also expecting time to solve our problems. Unfortunately, whether it's a week, month, 6 months, or a year, everything will still be the same unless changes are made. Time is not our friend at all, so ask yourself, is it all worth risking? Lastly, this one's about health. This is the one I'm terrible at. I'm probably the furthest thing from a hypochondriac possible, but this isn't exactly a good thing either. I constantly ignore my body, put off going to the doctors, and sometimes I go through phases of eating lots of junk food. Which is why I'm allowed to speak from experience when I say, you only get one body, so treat it like it's your last, because it is. If you could only have one possession for the rest of your life, you'd look after it. But because that possession is your own body, you neglect it. The human body can do amazing things, so why not facilitate that by eating good, staying active, lift a few times a week, maybe skip that takeaway you've been having a little bit too often recently. This is something that is never truly too late to start doing. A healthy body creates a healthy mind and will help you feel less like a slob too. I want to leave you with this. If you find yourself making this excuse for yourself at any point, I want you to think about whether it's true or not. Because I reckon there's a chance you're ignoring something important. Thank you. Until next time.